Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Funny Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be showcasing some more beginner guide stuff that I thought is always kind of cool to know about Don't Starve Together, so let's go ahead and do it. Well, if you've traveled into the caves, if you watched my entire video for how to survive a year in Don't Starve Together, you know where to get light bulbs, and that is none other than inside of the caves. Once you go down below, you're going to be able to find yourself a light bulb flower, which are generally anywhere down in the caves where there's a 3, a 2, and a 1 set of light bulbs that you can then basically pluck from those flowers. Essentially, when you do get those, which you will find them everywhere just scattered around in the caves, you will get yourself a light bulb. Now, light bulbs are generally used for obviously refueling your lanterns or your miner's hat, or just for obviously decoration. You can also use them for other things too, but without getting too complicated, I thought I'd showcase something that's kind of interesting about these. Just like a regular flower, a light bulb has the same aspects, essentially, the same sort of situation. Nonetheless, you can eat them for HP. This is something I do not recommend doing, but guess what? If you are in a pinch and you have 30 light bulbs and you have a lot of light bulbs happening, for example, if you've made yourself a little, if you have a mod that, for example, makes it so you can move them around, which I like to use, of course, because I'd like to make my light bulbs be where they go. But nonetheless, if you have, for example, a stack of light bulbs and they're going to spoil or you don't really know what to do with them, well, let me tell you, yes, you can eat them for HP. This is something I do not recommend doing, as I keep saying it, because it doesn't really give you that much properties. And of course, you can go ahead and eat yourself a little butterfly for essentially 8. So that, it's one of those things where I just thought it kind of cool to showcase, because it is one of these things that I've done before. Essentially, I was chased inside of the caves by a ton of little spelunkies, and as soon as I got back to my base, I was around 2 or 3 HP, but I had a stack of light bulbs on me. I actually had 2 stacks of light bulbs on me. So what I did was I immediately just basically sat there and ate them, because I figured that they were going to rot anyways. And yes, did I need some rot? Sure. But at the time, I really needed some HP, and I was stuck inside the caves. So yes, you can eat the light bulbs. You don't get any effects of like making yourself glow or anything like that, but you can, of course, heal yourself up to basically where you want it, and each of them counts as one little tick. So let's just say you have 120. I mean, well, guess what? You could eat them all, and your character will just keep eating, and eventually heal your character up. Anyways, I just thought I would show that because it's kind of an interesting thing. I would suggest keeping them for other things, like I said, making lanterns, but if you're in a pinch, feel free to use it. Just be careful, they don't last very long, so if you're planning on eating them, you might want to eat them while they're nice and fresh. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.